Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Janelle and today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the best builds for PvE. The build I'll be showing you guys does insane amount of heals, not just with health but with FP as well. Basically you wouldn't even need your Estus flask or whatever it's called anymore. I'll show you guys how to get the best damage for it, the equipments I use, the talisman, stat distribution and all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get started. The weapon we'll be using is called the Blasphemous Blade, and I actually really like this weapon because whenever you kill an enemy, you get HP back, but when you use the Ash of Wartaker's Flame, you don't need to kill the enemy, you just need to hit them with it, and you get greater heal. In order to find this weapon, we must go to Volcano Manor and complete Tanit's quest, and we must defeat the boss and then take the remembrance back to Enya at the Round Table Hold and get your Blasphemous Blade. Okay, the next weapon that we need is called the Sacrificial Axe. Basically what this weapon does is whenever you kill an enemy, it will give you back 4 FP, which may not seem like a lot, but when combined with the talisman that we'll be talking about later on, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, in order for us to find this weapon, we're gonna have to go to Weeping Peninsula, go to Castle Morn Rampart Site of Grace, find the Deathrite Bird here, and just beat it. Okay, for the third and final weapon, we're gonna be using the Godslayer seal. This seal will boost the Black Flame incantations by 10%, and since we're gonna be boosting our fire damage for the Taker's Flame anyways, might as well use this as well. Okay, in order to find the Godslayer seal and the Godslayer incantations, you must go to Stormvale Castle, teleport to the Liftside Chamber, and then you're also gonna need a stone sword key for this one. And once you're there, you're just gonna have to open the chest and there you have it. For the armor, as long as you're under medium load, you should be fine. But the one I'm using is called the Knight's Cavalry armor set. And how to find it, you need to go to Consecrated Snowfield and fight 2 Knight's Cavalry bosses. Okay, the first talisman is called the Shard of Alexander. It's gonna give us like 15% skill damage increase, and this is gonna increase the damage of our Taker's Flame. The second talisman is called the Fire Scorpion Charm, and basically this will increase the fire damage by 12%, but it also lowers your defense by 10%. And this talisman will increase the damage of Taker's Flame and the Black Flame incantation. The next talisman that we're going to be using is called the Ritual Sword Talisman, and this will increase our attack power by 10% as long as we have full HP, and since we're going to be healing a lot using the Taker's Flame anyways, this is the perfect talisman for this build. So for the last talisman, you have 2 choices. The first choice would be whenever you're just fighting regular mobs, and the second choice would be whenever you're fighting bosses. The first choice would be the Ancestral Spirit's Horn, and this will give you 3 FP upon defeating enemies. This talisman will stack with the Sacrificial Axe, which will give us like 4 FP back, and in total it's gonna give us 7 FP back, which is a lot. The second choice for the last talisman would be the Carian Filigree Crest. This talisman will lower the FP cost of skills by 25%. This is the talisman I use for bosses because for the Taker's Flame, instead of it costing 30 FP, it only costs like 23. For the starting class, you have 2 options. My first option would be the Confessor because you start with high faith. You also start with 12 strength and 12 dexterity. You will also start with a seal on the starting class so you can practice on casting incantations. Your second choice for the starting class would be the Hero because you start with a high vigor and high strength. The minimum requirement for the Blasphemous Blade is 22 strength, 15 dexterity, and 21 faith. If you dual hand the weapon, your strength will get multiplied by 1.5, so you can meet the requirements at 15 strength. For the stat distribution, this is my level 50. I got 20 vigor, 15 mind, 15 endurance, 15 strength, 15 dexterity, and 20 faith. For level 100, my vigor is 40, mind 20, endurance 20, strength 15, dexterity 15, and 40 fate. Okay, for level 150, you want your vigor to be at 60, 25 mind, 25 endurance, 15 strength, 15 dexterity, 10 intelligence, 60 fate, and 10 arcane. If you would like to one-hand your Blasphemous Blade, I recommend Vigor 55, 22 Strength, and 58 Fate. So the first buff that we need to use is called the Golden Vow. It will give us 15% damage and 10% defense for 80 seconds. The next incantation that we need is called Flame Grant Me Strength, and this will give us 20% physical and fire damage increase for 30 seconds. For the cracked tier, we're gonna be using the Flame Shrouding cracked tier, and this will give us 20% damage increase for fire attacks for 3 minutes. The other tier can be Fate Not Crystal tier, which will give us 10 Fate for 3 minutes as well. We'll also be using the Oil Pot, which will increase a single Taker's Flame attack by 50%. Okay, the first buff that you want is the Wondrous Physic, which will give you 20% fire damage increase and the plus 10 fate. Then the next one would be the Golden Vow, which will give you 15% damage increase and 10% defense. And then Flame Grant Me Strength for 20% fire and physical damage. Before you hit the boss with the Taker's Flame, throw an oil pot at him so you get the 50% damage increase. Since you're getting constantly healed by the Taker's Flame, the Ritual Sword Talisman is always in effect. It's also a good idea to cast the Taker's Flame really close to the boss. You can actually hit them with the sword on top of the Taker's Flame, dealing additional damage. Okay guys, that is pretty much it for this build. I hope you guys have so much fun with this build. Thank you guys so much for watching. And let me know down in the comments below what you guys want to see more of. Like what build or what weapon you guys want me to make a build up. And yeah, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you guys on the next one.